Hi Aquarius, I'm Shah from Charlie's Angel Tarot on YouTube and Miri and Buddayadvies on Facebook. This is your reading from the 27th of May to the 9th of June. I'm giving you 8 cards, 4 for this week and 4 for next week, and 2 theme cards. Okay, the first card that you have is the Tower of the Lenormand, and that means that ambitious, you could be ambitious. Sorry, I had to move the camera. You're ambitious, but don't forget the people around you. It also means institutions like hospitals, schools, income tax, municipalities, etc., etc. So in the beginning of the week, I think you could be quite ambitious, and you've got the key in your own hand. Actually, these two cards Capricorn had as well. So you can open doors to study, like I said, institutions, school, or you can open or close doors to institutions and study for yourself. This is midweek, by the way, and this is crowning your reading. So you can decide which study you're going to do and what you want to do and where. At the end of the week, you've got the limbreth, and the limbreth is that you feel like if you're banging your head against the wall or you're walking a dead-end road, perhaps it's because you don't know where you're going. You're not opening up those doors midweek. You're not seeking for advice or help from institutions. Perhaps it is wise to go to a career officer and to ask for help, okay? So that you do not walk dead ends and that you're not banging your head against a wall. There's plenty of people around you to shout at, or not, like shout over the hedge or ask for help and to get to the center point, your goal. At the end of the week, you'll have to be careful. That's the end of the week. Well, it's the weekend. You've got the snake. There is a snake in the grass. So be careful of venomous people. People perhaps in institutions, like I said, you might not decide to go institutions. I know it sounds as if I'm contradicting myself, but you have got the key in your own hand, so you can decide where you want to go. Perhaps you find that institutions are dead ends and you're seeking new knowledge so that you don't walk dead ends, but there are still eyes and hooks, as they say, that's stopping you. I'm trying to think of a scenario. Eyes and hooks like dead ends, that you would like to do a study, but you haven't got the right qualifications to enter the university or college of your choice, or you live too far away from the college or university. You haven't got the money. You're trying to find ways and means of actually finding a solution so that you don't have these dead ends and you don't know where to go for the help to get information. Try the library. Try to think of a bigger perspective. Library, career advisors, your own school, if not your own school, other information like internet, so that you can work away this snake in the grass or this venomous person. Perhaps there might be people that won't help you and are saying that your ideas are not worthwhile. And that's why you've got the card, the key. Close the doors on these people because they're negative and you don't want negativity. So take the weekend to scout around on the internet. Try, if you want to become a professor of mythology, then try to seek somebody out that has had the experience in this field, and ask them, how did you get the information? How did you hear of the course that you've done, etc., etc. Okay, I think that's very good and wise decisions that you'll have to be making. In the second week, we have the dice. The dice mean that's Monday, okay? So that means take a gamble. Take a gamble in phoning somebody, asking somebody for help from the internet. Perhaps usually it is advised not to get into contact with people from internet and to be aware of people from internet because they can be fraudulent, okay? But I see, try to work in the most safest sense, like Facebook. You can chat with somebody and ask their information. Stay anonymous if you have to and can be, and just ask the question. But there is a new beginning coming, okay? You're done with an end of a phase and you've got a new phase coming. So just take that gamble. And if there have been fights at the end of the week, this is in the middle of the week next week, that's crowning your reading now, then be forewarned is forearmed. You don't have to walk dead ends. You don't have to bang your head against the wall because these two cards, this card is lying underneath that one, so it can create rows or disagreements. Okay, just walk away if somebody wants to start quarreling. Come back later when they've calmed down. It could be a friend or a family member, somebody that is a friend, trustworthy, loyal, but luck is on your side. So with gambling and luck, you must probably succeed for this new beginning. Okay, sweeties, don't worry. My mum had a saying that said she used to knit. I knit as well, actually, but she said you can make an adjustment to the sleeves. Like if the sleeves are too short, you can always knit a little bit more to make them longer. So be flexible to adjust. Don't give up. And look at your theme card, and I just realized this. Get more information. So start that information, get more information before you start. You've got the key in your own hands. Okay, you can open up those doors so long you've got more information, but get it from the right source. There's also spiritual growth. And spiritual growth can be maturing in yourself, getting the knowledge. You're actually showing other people that you're not walking a dead end because you've got more information, you've sought more information. You've been in the maze, but you found clarity now because you went to institutions or somebody from an institution to seek help. You can get information from libraries, from the internet, from the school where you wish to study, or perhaps another school, or an ex-student, or a present student, because courses and rules and regulations do change. Perhaps there's another way of following that course that you wished to without money. You can do it with a grant, but you have to find out which grant you need, which municipality you have to apply this grant for. Perhaps you might find a sleeping partner or an investor to get what you want. Okay, that's also spiritual growth. Spiritual growth is not just faith. It's your spirit. It is your knowledge, your living experience. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this reading, Aquarius, and I wish you the best of luck, whether it's a study, a job, to do with something else, but I think it is to do with study and knowledge. It could also be for a job. Perhaps you might want to work at an institution like a hospital or municipalities, and you haven't got the qualifications because you want to help people, right? You might be doing it now, helping others for nothing, and you want to make a job out of it. There's also something called job experience. Have a look underneath that. Okay, sorry that I'm hammering on about college and study and jobs, but there's perhaps you might want to work at the casino, because this is diamonds and hearts, swords and staves. This is the new card, so you've got all the talents with you. But I've got more cards here with swords and staves than hearts. I've only got this card with a heart and this one. And this new one. So out of the 8 you've only got 3. The rest is swords, clarity, honesty, communication, wisdom, and the staves, and that means action, and that's usually work or hobbies. So that will grow you in spirit as well, and it's telling you to get more information. Okay, well, take care, and I hope to see you in the live sessions. I love you all. Take care, and welcome to the new followers, and thanks for the trusty and old faithfuls.